Hey y'all, I'm back with another video today. Today we are going to be testing Kosas with the Veil Sunset Skin Foundation. I saw Alexa Blake, is that her name, post this on Instagram. She said it was the most skin-like foundation she's ever used, and I am all about a skin-like foundation. That is the number one thing I look for besides a perfect shade match. And so I'm really excited to try it, but the shade makes me really nervous and makes me not want to use it. This is the lightest shade that they had. Well, they have like the neutral gold and pink undertone, and this is 1G. This is a gold. This is their version of gold. And this on Kosas's end, I know everyone says like, oh, Kosas is so yellow. It really works for me because it has that yellow tint, which my face has, without that like stark white, which all foundations I've ever used have when they're such a light color for like fair skin. This one is called Very Light Neutral. So this is Kosas's neutral, and this is Kosas's lightest shade. So I'm just gonna do a little bit to compare the shades. Whoops. And like I said, this is also the lightest one on their end, but this is golden. Their neutral looked really gray, which could be a good thing, but the golden looked fine. I got it on Amazon, but then when I compared it, oh my gosh, it's so this one has like, you know, the tarte style of opening. Let's see. Okay, I don't want to pump too much out. Right off the bat, like, okay, the Veil one is so much darker. It's darker and it's so different. Dang. Very, very different. I'm gonna do like a quick, that one obviously looks really, really good for my shade. And then I'm gonna take some of the, I think that one's gonna be too dark. One of the biggest things for me is for the shades to match my neck. And you could see the Kosas one like blends in like seamlessly. And the Veil one, I can tell is going to oxidize probably and then be really dark. But yeah, drastic difference. I still want to put it on and just see what the finish of it is, and while I have it, might as well review it, and then I'll decide what to do with it after that, because I don't think it's a good shade, which is frustrating because it looked a lot lighter in pictures. Like when you can't try it, most companies don't even sell samples. It's really hard to like be able to try foundation. So all right, so I'm gonna do one pump and see. That was like half a pump. There we go. That's a full pump. Probably won't need the full thing. I'm actually gonna do half of my face with a brush, and well, yeah, I want to see how the brush performs, because I know for the Kosas one, the brush did really well. The Tarte brush. I've been looking for a foundation brush for so long, and this one is so perfect. If this foundation really is super skin-like and like incredible, I can probably find a way to incorporate it and maybe mix it in with like Purito. Or no, I need something lighter. Okay, well that was very, very minimal coverage. I feel like it just gave like a really nice like blurring, or like a filter kind of effect, because it's definitely more even, but it's very, very minimal coverage. I think I like this for like day to day. And if I blend it into my neck and it has such sheer coverage that the color difference actually is okay, that actually might be really cool. And then on the other side, I'm gonna go in with, and I love how easily that applied with the brush. Oh my gosh. Okay, I'm gonna go in with And this beauty sponge is like not really damp. The cool thing is gonna be if this sets. If this sets, this is like 100% a winner. If I don't have to powder it. But that literally, like, I can't tell I have anything on. Oh my gosh. I think this, I wish the shade was lighter, but I think this is like amazing, seriously. And when I saw Alexa Blake post this on Instagram, I went like to YouTube right away to watch reviews, and there was literally like reviews from 4 years ago, 1 year ago, but like nothing recent. So hopefully, I think I said I was going to be comparing this with Kosas. Clearly I'm not, I'm just doing the Veil one. But dang, I think I really like this. It's $50, so it's kind of pricey, but if it's gonna look bomb, then but because it doesn't have very much coverage, I think I'll go in with some concealer. But I love how easy it was to apply. Like, no, it just like did its thing on its own. I didn't have to like figure it out, play with it, mess around with it, nothing. It just went on, and it looks perfect. The other thing I'm gonna pay attention to is if it like doesn't set into weird areas. Like, I always have foundation in my smile lines and in my forehead. So far, I don't see anything in my forehead, and like not really a whole lot in my smile lines either. That's pretty awesome. Dang, I'm really excited about this foundation. I'll do some concealer and then I'll go in. Actually, I'm gonna do some color correcting under my eyes first. This is by Pixie by Petra. I usually never use this because, oh, you guys know what I noticed? Oh my gosh, my brain is so scattered. I usually don't use this because I think it gives my under eyes a really weird texture, but I want to keep trying it and see if it's something I'm doing wrong. This is the Fit Glow concealer brush. But what I noticed the other day was I put on concealer like where I normally put it on, like in this little area here. And at the end of the night, it was really, like the texture of it looked really, really bad. And I thought it was the foundation, but I'm like, no, because yesterday I wore Kosas and another Kosas found, like, it looked amazing everywhere else. I know it couldn't be that. And then I remembered that was the exact area where I put concealer. And so I think like the Cover FX concealer is the only one I wear, just because I haven't tried any new ones for a really long time. I really want to try the Kosas one. But I put this on and it looks amazing when I put it on, but then after it looks awful. So now that I see how incredible this foundation looks, I'm also gonna go in with this. And maybe if I try the neutral shade of this, it won't be as dark and it might be a little bit better. So maybe I'll do that. I'll try the neutral shade and see if that one's any better. But now that I've done the color correcting, and actually I don't see the texture there, so you can see this is like a very, oh, it did set. I didn't even have to powder this. It completely set. That's amazing on both sides, brush and blender or beauty sponge. And I'm just gonna go in with a little bit of this to brighten those under eyes and on my lids. I'm gonna pay attention this time if it was the concealer that did that really odd. And I think I'll pick up the Kosas concealer this weekend because I keep wanting to try it, and I want to try it before I run out of the Cover FX, because I want to be able to compare them before the Cover FX one gets like dry or anything else. But for now I have 15 minutes. I'm going to quickly finish the rest of my face, and I think I'm going to use, I miss using cream bronzers, so I think I'll use this Danessa Myricks cream bronzer in the shade Light 1. And my favorite brush to use with this is this Zorea blush brush, but I like to use it for both blush and bronzer. Whoops, that's kind of low. Yikes. Oh my gosh, that looks really bad. I like my bronzer up much higher. But I guess that's what happens when I rush. And today I actually want to try putting my blush more towards the back of my cheeks instead of in the apples of my cheeks. And then I'm gonna go in with one of these new blushes. These are very similar. And then this one's like pinky. I feel like I went a little far with that bronzer on this side. Now I need to even them out, and dang it. I'll go in with the Burt's Bees one. I'm gonna take this brush. I usually use this with powder bronzers. Hey, that looks really nice. I like that look. I've been wanting to get a powder peachy blush, and then this is like perfect with the, same with the Almay one. Okay, I want to do this look again, like with the blush and bronzer further out from the center of my face. But in general, this with the super light coverage and all the rest of these products, I think looks really, really nice. Looks very natural. I mean, as far as like skin finish, and everything blended in amazingly. Really nice. Okay, I'm gonna do quick, let's see here. I'm gonna leave that one out. I'm gonna do a quick eyeliner. And let's see, I wanna do the black raisin one this time from Almay. It's like a really pretty, that's the second time this one broke. I think that's really stupid if it's gonna keep breaking. Maybe I roll it out too much, but it's like a really pretty, like purple, red, burgundy, brown, I don't know. But I really like it. Oh, actually, I need to do shadow first. I'm gonna go in with just a very like neutral shade from Bella Pierre. The one, I love this palette. I love all the neutrals. I love how easy they blend. The one thing I don't like is the smell. Like it almost smells, I don't want to say rancid, but like I don't think they've gone bad because I just got this recently. But it's just like, I don't know, it's like that smell when you leave, when you've like been outside for a long time, or like if you leave like your jeans, like your clothes in water. I don't know. It's weird, but I don't think it's like gone bad or anything, and it's super faint and it's brand new, so I don't know. I hope I'm not putting something bad on my eyes, but I'm gonna go in quickly with this liner. That's a perfect line. Now if I can just replicate the same thing, that would be great. And then the last thing, even though this broke, this is 10 bucks, so it's okay if I have to get a new one. But the last thing I'm gonna do is mascara, and I love starting with a tubing mascara and then going in with a different one after, just because a tubing mascara, even if I have a non-tubing mascara on top, the tubing mascara will still allow for it'll still allow for the formulas to come off way easier, even the non-tubing one. So that's kind of heavy with the Thrive though, so I don't know how much of the other one I'm gonna use, but Okay, the other mascara I'm going in with is the little black mascara, or it's called the best little black mascara ever. And I've never combined it with the Thrive, which could be a weird combo because the Thrive one is tubing, so it like sets. But I've not had any issues yet combining anything with the Thrive one. Looks pretty good. You do risk getting clumpy with Thrive, but it didn't happen on the other eye. And I think I'm kind of pushing my limits here on this eye because that's just starting to look a little wonky. And I think the other thing about this mascara that sucks is because it doesn't really like, yeah, you see that those chunky clumps? I don't have that on the other eye. But the little bit that I got on my lid with this mascara does not come off as easily as like any other mascara. That's the only like downfall to this mascara, but otherwise I got it in a Kinder, oh my word, I'm messing that up. I got it in a Kinder box and it's pretty good. Okay, to fix this, I'm actually gonna go in with a different mascara. I think I'll do like the Honest one because the Honest has like a very defined wand, so it's easy to go in exactly where I need it. Okay, well, I don't want to ruin it, so we're gonna leave it there before it gets too heavy. And I think that looks pretty good for like minimal coverage, super basic day-to-day look. I really like that. And then I'll just throw on some lip gloss or a lip balm. This is from Honest in Lychee Fruit. I think that's how I say it. It's like a really pretty nude shade. Anyways, there you have it. I hope this was helpful to see the veil finish. You can see it's nice and glowy, or at least maybe that could be the bronzer. But if you have any questions or comments or anything like that, I would love to chat with you guys in the comments down below. And I hope I'm filming this on a Friday, so I hope you have an amazing weekend, and I'll see you in the next video. Hey guys, so I wanted to do like end of the night. I'll try to remember to do one of these when I get home tonight as well. I just remembered while I was in the car, and obviously I know this lighting quality is not gonna give the best, oh there we go, the best like real best idea of the like the wear over on camera. At least in person obviously I can still see totally fine. I mean, it still looks amazing. Like, it still looks incredibly like skin. It's not really wearing off anywhere, and if it is, I'm not seeing it, so that means it's wearing off super well. It still looks like skin. It doesn't look like I'm wearing any makeup. It is truly like a no makeup kind of product if you're looking for one. And I don't know, like it blurs, it evens everything out, and then it looks like you're not wearing anything. So I am super, super excited for it, and yeah, it's so worth the $50. You can see in this little clip, the right side has the foundation, the left one didn't, and it is just so skin-like, evens everything out. And this is the last check-in of the night, just to show you how evenly it's wearing off. It looks literally amazing. Yeah, I have no issues. I'm super excited to continue using it and seeing how it continues, because I know different day, different skin texture, all that can play a role. So I will be back with another update in another video. I hope you enjoyed this. I hope it was helpful, and I'll see you in the next one.